What's going on, everyone? Jay Zimmer Games back with another video. This is continuing the playlist in which we are simulating the 2K21 playoffs, or I guess just the playoffs going on right now. If you don't already know, I'm just following the NBA schedule, so if you want to see one of the other games, feel free to check out my playlist. If you don't know the premise of this, check out episode 1. That explains it pretty in depth. But basically what we're doing here, like I said, is a simulation of the playoffs, but rather than doing franchise like a bunch of other YouTubers do, which I highly recommend you check out if that's what you're looking for, I will be simulating on Blacktop, in which we can actually watch some of the gameplay, but with a little bit of a park style. I think it's a little more exciting, a little more fun. So please let me know what you guys think of it, if you want it to be adjusted at all. Basically, I'm doing a 3-game series for each of these matchups. Best of 3, 5v5 games to 11 instead of 21, just to make it a little faster. If you would like it to be 21 or whatever amount of points, and if you would like it to be best of 3, best of 5, best of 7 series, please just let me know. I'm happy to make those adjustments. So for this matchup, we have the Denver Nuggets against the Portland Trailblazers. I think this is going to be a great game. I think this is going to be a great matchup. Obviously, the Nuggets have a very good team, but without Jamal Murray, as you can see, I'm not adding him to the starting 5 because he's injured and he will not be in the playoffs. Without Jamal Murray, it's going to be difficult. I mean, they're still a great team. Michael Porter Jr. has had a breakout year. Jokic, MVP candidate, very possibly will be the MVP. Millsap's been playing great. Morris is always that good role player. And Gordon coming over from the Magic. You know, he hasn't really been scoring as much as he was on the Magic. That can be expected. Obviously, he was alongside Jamal Murray and Jokic, so he's going to take a step back. With that being said, his efficiency numbers have improved, I believe. He's been shooting really well, so that's a great team. With the Trailblazers, we already know what Damian Lillard can do. I mean, when it's Dame time, it's Dame time. He can take over games. So what I'm expecting is the Trailblazers to come out guns blazing, shooting the rock, threes or nothing, and it's really up to the Nuggets to slow them down. Obviously, they're down a man. Their defense is still all right. Jokic is going to draw a whole bunch of attention. I think the Trailblazers need to do their best not to get trapped in double teaming Jokic because he does have such high passing IQ. In terms of what the Nuggets need to do, obviously, it's just slow down Lillard. I say it's obvious. It's not something that most teams can do. If he starts catching on fire, then I mean, you really got to figure out some other way to either you score just as many points or just shut down the rest of his team and just let him have his way. But quickly jumping into the game, like I said, we're playing the Blacktop, 5v5, best of 11, and it looks like the Nuggets are coming out with the Nuggets will be the ringers, the Trailblazers will be the ballers, and the Nuggets are coming out strong, but CJ coming out, popping the 3, which is 2 in park rules, as you know, or at least in blacktop rules. And I didn't even really mention CJ. I mean, you shut down one player, and then you still got to watch out for him. I mean, he's lethal from deep. He's just a great offensive threat in general. And that's really a tall task to shut down 2 offensive threats when your team... I mean, the Nuggets are fairly good defensively, but those 2 are going to be tough to stop. So jumping back into the game, it looks like the Trailblazers have swung it their way. A couple deep threes. Lillard, as if on cue, shoots a nice deep 3, fading. Very difficult shot. So they're actually up 6-9. And who knows? They could pull off the upset. Although we have Morris, like I said, good role player. Nice shot from him. Lillard, easy blow by. So as you can see right here, it's the Lillard show already. I mean, CJ had his points. What can the Nuggets do? Obviously, this is 2K, so it's a little not the most realistic in terms of coaching, adjustments, and everything like that. Turnover, Powell with the ball, over to Lillard. That's going to be game. No way he misses that. So that's the first game. We have the Trailblazers coming out strong. We'll look at the stats real quick. Lillard 5 for 9, which is, I mean, 7 out of 11 is pretty damn good if you ask me. 2 for 3. from deep. Jokic, 3 for 9, not the best scoring performance. We know he's going to come back with vengeance, though. And overall, let's see if we can check out. I guess we're not going to do the team comparison this time. That's my bad. I'm supposed to do the team comparisons to look at the percentages. I apologize for that. But yeah, let's just get into the next game. Jokic with a quick miss, but Porter on the glass. That is the one thing that the Nuggets do have. They have some good size. I mean, you look at it. Look at the three out there right now, being Jokic, Porter, and Millsap. Although Nurkic just absolutely decimates the boards right there. But the Nuggets have some good size. That's going to be tough to match up with. And it's going to, I mean, there's some big guys. They're not exactly the quickest in terms of defending. So it's going to be back and forth. I'm actually going with a high-scoring game every game. I could see this going to Game 6, Game 7. I think it's a good matchup. When you look at the benches, you got the Nuggets having JaVale McGee, an absolute monster. Will Barton's pretty good. Austin Rivers, you can always count on him for a couple quick buckets. Bol Bol, I mean, I think Bol Bol has been left untouched for too long. I don't know what the Nuggets are, what the Nuggets are trying to do with Bol Bol. He needs to get in the game, get playing time. I get it that he's a liability on defense, but how can you stop the man? He's a taller Kevin Durant. It's not like Kevin Durant's the best defender in the world. He needs to put on some more weight, and then I could see Bol Bol just being a menace. We've seen him in 2K simulations from other 2K YouTubers before. He can just go off, especially if you give him the playing time with the player progression. And it looks like, just quickly, the Nuggets are taking over this game. This is where that size is coming into play. 9-3. This game's gone by quick. We already have Jokic on fire. He's got the post take. You already know. And then when we look at the Trailblazers roster, I mean, they have some decent depth when you think about it. Obviously, they got Melo. I would love to see Carmelo Anthony making a splash in the playoffs. I bet he is. That was an interesting miss right there. You had that little 2K roll. And then you have Rocco, Robert Covington. I mean, talk about a 3-and-D type player. Zach Collins, Simmons, Derrick Jones Jr., an absolute beast around the rim. Nazir Little. In reality, the Trailblazers might have better bench depth. But yeah, that game went by real fast. I mean, terrible shooting from the Trailblazers. Jokic shot fairly similarly. Michael Porter, Aaron Gordon, everyone else was 100%. Now we'll jump to the team comparison. 64% to 21%. That's not going to cut it in any game. Trailblazers going down. So we're going to Game 3. We're all tied up. Lillard starting off. He's not going down easily. We already know. But MPJ right back at him. And like I said, I could see this going to a Game 6, Game 7. With Jamal Murray, I would say the Nuggets are a for sure win. But without him, they're just missing that offensive spark from deep, in my opinion. I mean, they're still a pretty good shooting team. Everyone can really shoot it. Nice alley-oop right there. Nice lob finish from MPJ. Lillard, blow-by, not really a blow-by, tough finish in reality. But yeah, it should be a really good matchup. And if you made it this far in the video, how do you think, nice shot right there, if you made it this far in the video, what do you think the final series is going to end? Do you think it's going to go 5 games? Do you think it's going to go 6 games? Maybe it'll go to 7, like I'm kind of leaning towards. And who do you think, I mean, obviously Lillard and Jokic, but do you think anyone will have standout performances? Who knows, maybe Carmelo will come out. The Nuggets, I was about to say, were coming out strong this third game. It was 6-3, and then the Blazers just come back guns blazing. And this is sort of how I see a lot of the games go. I don't see a blowout happening unless the Nuggets just can't score the ball, or vice versa. But I see the games being really, really close as the Nuggets take a 3-point lead, which is pretty big in an 11-point game. But coming back real quick, 9-7. Win by 2. Yeah, do you think anyone is going to have a random, really good series? 10-7, game point. Game is on the line. Let's see what the Trailblazers can do. I'm going to jump in real quick. 10-8. If you want me to do live commentaries in the future, I'm happy to. Currently, I'm not, and if you want me to edit it a little differently, please let me know. Any feedback is greatly appreciated. 10-9, Trailblazers coming back strong. And then Lillard wide open with the body contact dunk, stepping over the guy. 10-10, tied up, win by 2. So Nuggets are kind of blowing the lead right now. We'll see what happens. We have an easy layup, should be an easy layup at least. That was good recovery defense. But Lillard with the ball. And we already know how dangerous he is with another blow by. Not really a blow by. I don't know why I keep saying that. That was a difficult layup. But he's just taking over the game. Like I said, this is what we're going to expect. Lillard doing Lillard things. Jokic with the ball, though, in deep. Nice little move, but he gets it to go. This is a good back and forth. We're in overtime at this point. Lillard from deep. He misses it, but an easy offensive rebound and putback from Kanter. I didn't even mention Kanter. Obviously a great player. Really just a menace on the boards. He's going to be crucial for the Trailblazers. We have a nice little shot there. This is going deep into overtime now. Jokic again. Morris, that was for the game too. It gets blocked. MPJ gets the ball back with the steal turnover. They have another chance to win it though. Nuggets pull up, misses. Another rebound from Michael Porter and another clutch block. So the Nuggets are kind of selling right now. Lillard passing to McCollum. Nothing much happening now, but man, the Nuggets had so many options. Lillard, you cannot leave him open. Bang! 14-13, up by 1 all of a sudden. Jokic with the ball. That's a tough shot. He's not making that. All right, here's their chance to win it. Lillard with the ball to Kanter. Back to Lillard. That's a little contested. That was a good shot to begin with, but MPJ on the boards. All right, let's see what the Nuggets can do. They've sort of given up the series. They had a huge lead early on. Can they clutch up? Can they not lose? Gordon with the 3. He just misses it. If you haven't noticed, Gordon's been playing really well this series, but Lillard, that's it. To Powell of all people, putting the dagger. That's game. The upset, Trailblazers. 8 for 18 from Lillard, 4 from 8 from Jokic. Jokic really needed to do a little more. Gordon showed up. Lillard just took over at the end. 43% to 44%. Great game, really close. I hope to see games like this in the actual series. But that does it for this video, guys. If you did like it, please feel free to rate it. If you like this content, please subscribe. I'm going to keep pumping out these videos, and in the future, I'll have more Blacktop videos with ideas, hopefully from you guys. Obviously, you don't have to do either of those things if you don't want to, but it would mean a lot to me. With that being said, I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you guys are enjoying the NBA playoffs. And yeah, I'll catch you next time. See you guys. Bye.